I hear it's now a she town. Back then, it was Andy of Mayberry with Barney Fife, and everybody was Billy Joe, Jim Bob, and so I said to my father, hey, I got an opportunity, Asheville, North Carolina. How much are they going to pay you? $4 an hour. He goes, I'll pay you $5 to work in the pharmacy. I didn't take his offer. I didn't take his offer because I was passionate. Well, I get here, and they talked about me changing my name. Now on TV, there's name change. You'll hear a guy with Jerry Thomas or Bill Myers. Chances are it could be Slabowski or whatever, or Pagnotti. My father said, keep ethnic, it'll pay off someday. So here I was in Nashville, 22 years old, a reporter, a photographer, an editor. You did everything. You processed film. And people would say, see me on TV and go, Tony Pagnotti, are you Italian? Do you like pizza? You're claiming in the mafia? So people remembered me, maybe for the wrong reasons, but I built a following there, and then I moved up the ladder to Columbus, Ohio, and then I stayed there a while. But here's where the unscripted part comes in. Things get in your way, such as I got married very young. I got married right out of college because I was moving to Asheville. Bad move. So my former wife, every time I would say, okay, we're going to move here, we're going to move there, we're going to move here, and she's like, huh? And I was finding the reality of television is it's a very, very well-traveled business. Sometimes you leave on your own, sometimes you're out the door. Think of us as maybe a product. Think of if the business isn't doing well with a product. And they go, you know what, we're either going to have to improve the product, change the product, and sometimes we, the product, are called in and say, you know what, Tony, we really like you, you've done a great job, but we're moving in another direction. Moving in another direction. In other words, you got 2 weeks, nice knowing you, will say that you're pursuing other interests, everyone will be happy. Well, what happened was, by the time I got to New Haven, Connecticut, I was, again, in the business for about 8 years, but New York City was calling. New York City, it's a train ride away. I was working in New Haven, and they called me in, and they did say, you know what, your anchoring position that you're doing now, we're going to fill it with someone else. So basically, now I had never collected unemployment in my life. So I go down to the unemployment office, and now I've been on television, right? So I'm there with my newspaper, back when there were newspapers to read. And I see some guys, young dudes over in the unemployment line, and they look at me, hey, there's Tony. Hey, Tony, you doing a story on unemployment? Where's your camera? Put us on TV. And I thought, talk about humility at its finest. It was like, could I get small, picturing me getting small? I'm like, oh my goodness. And I thought, I don't know if I'm going to go for unemployment today. I think I'm going to forget about this. So what I did is, they always say if you're unemployed, at least do something so it looks like you're not just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. So what did I do? I heard a station in Waterbury, Connecticut, which is like Waterbury's had one TV station. I pull up to it and I see a trailer. The TV studio was in a trailer. They said, we'll pay you maybe $6 an hour. You anchor sports, you anchor the news. It's like a two-man operation. So I'm figuring, hey, I'm on TV. Some people saw it, I guess watched them. But I was still getting at least I wasn't not working. So to show you how this business works, I go home one day from Waterbury thinking, my career, where is it gone in the toilet? Oh my goodness. There's a message. Hi, this is Bob Davis, WNBC, New York. We saw your tape from you sent in 2 years ago, and we're interested. Oh my goodness. So the next day, or 2 days later, I'm walking into 30 Rock. Now this is WNBC, which is the flagship, but it's in the same building where you see the Today Show and everything else. And I'm in there, and there's a Dean Paul, Tom Brokaw, Willard Scott. I just walked out of Waterbury, and I'm in like 30 Rock. I go crazy. So as it turns out, they hired me.